is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basic of dynamic and creative intellectual activity by John K. Kennedy. A very good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. I, Savita KV, Assistant Professor from Hindustan First Rate College, Mysore. It is an immense pleasure to witness participants from various states: Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh. I request all the participants to mute audio and video to have a better experience. Here are few instructions to be followed by the participants. If you have any queries, please post the query in the chat window. E-certificate will be issued only after filling the feedback form. The feedback link will be shared at the end of the session and the link will be opened only for 15 minutes. A warm welcome to Dr. Prem Kumar N, the resource person of today's webinar. Dr. Prem Kumar N is the head of the Department of Physical Education at KCG College of Technology, Chennai. He has represented Algappa University football twice and hockey once team in South Zone Inter-University Tournament. He also represented Tamil Nadu football team in nationals at Kakinada. He has presented several research papers in national and international conferences. Few are Yoga Therapy for Emotionally Disturbed Children, International Seminar held at Algappa University. Effect of different packages of yogic practice on selected psychological variables among middle-aged women International Congress on resonance in sports strategies, challenges and choices organized by Research Department of Physical Education and Sports Science. He has published more than 6 research papers in international journals. Effect of different packages of yogic practice on selected psychological variables among middle-aged women was published in Asian Journal of Applied Research. Yoga for Personality Development was published in international journal Yoga Heal, a journal of scientific yoga and health. He has received Outstanding Scientist Award from Arunai Research Foundation in 2019 from the research effect of different packages of yogic practices on selected biochemical, psychological and psychological variables among middle-aged obese women. He has served his service as selection committee member for Anna University, sports secretary from Anna University. He has served his service as Physical Education Core Committee member of Vivekananda Education Society, Chennai. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I extend my welcome to Dr. C.J. Priya, Principal, HFGC, and all the participants to one-day national level webinar. I request Ms. Nagashri S., Assistant Professor, to address the participants.
Good morning, one and all. Hindustan First Rate College is one of the prestigious budding colleges in Mysore. It was started in year 2015 at JP Nagar, Mysore. It belongs to the unit of Hindustan Group of Institutions, Chennai. With an objective of its founder, late Dr. KCG Varghese, every man a success and no man a failure, the college aims at providing sustainable and employable skills and works with the determination of creating great leaders in this competitive era. The college offers BCom and BCA as regular courses and BBA Aviation Management and BSc Fashion Designing as the specialized courses. The college is affiliated to University of Mysore. Many workshops, seminars, fests, special lectures are organized in the college with a view of providing various opportunities for the students to nurture their skills. Physical education or fitness aims in developing physical competence and knowledge of movement and safety, and the ability to use these skills to perform in wide range of activities associated with the development of an active and healthy lifestyle. It's an important as it helps in developing confidence and generic skills, especially those of collaborations, communication, creativity, critical thinking, and aesthetic appreciation. The benefits of physical activity and exercises have been demonstrated across the lifespan. It can be effective treatment strategies for symptoms of both depression and anxiety as well. In the present scenario, it has been a great challenge to be fit and healthy, both physically and mentally. With an objective of instilling lasting healthy habits and benefits of being fit in this pandemic, the Department of Physical Education, Hindustan First Grade College, is organizing a webinar on the effects of COVID-19 in managing physical fitness, mind, and body. Hope you'll all have a great experience. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's time to enhance our knowledge by being part of the webinar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, before start, I have to share a few things. Hindustan University has been recognized as Tamil Nadu's top private university day before yesterday by India Today. So before starting, I have to share those things to you. Thank you, ma'am. Let us go to the topic.
I hope the screen is visible now.
Can everybody see the screen?
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Right, ma'am. So right topic on right time. So topic is about coronavirus, how to manage, what has happened, what we are doing, everything. So what is coronavirus? So coronavirus are the large family of viruses that actually common throughout the world. They are not new to us and causes respiratory illness in the people and animals. There are several known coronavirus and that infect people and usually only cause mild respiratory disease such as common cold. Next please. So, talking about COVID-19, a new respiratory disease called novel coronavirus, that's all, is making headlines for causing outbreak of respiratory illness throughout the world. Next slide. So everybody was talking about COVID-19, death, those things. There is a clash in origin also. So as per WHO, the outbreak began in Wuhan, Hubei province in China, and quickly spread internationally. Next slide, please. So as per WHO, World Health Organization has categorized into 3 different parts: less common symptoms, most common symptoms, and serious symptoms. In less common symptoms, you can see sore throat, headache, and most common symptoms are fever, tiredness, dry cough, and few are seriously symptoms. Those things are difficulty in breathing, shortness of breath, chest pain or chest pressure. So these are the symptoms of COVID-19. Still research is on and few more symptoms may come and join us. Next slide, ma'am. So although most of the COVID-19 causes mild illness and it can make some people very ill, more rarely the disease can be fatal. Older people and for those pre-existing medical conditions such as high blood pressure, those who have heart problems or diabetes appear to be more vulnerable. So next slide, ma'am. So, this differ from country to country, state to state. As per WHO guidelines, what is the recovery time for the coronavirus disease? Those who have infected with coronavirus, so recovery time for those are, usually with available preliminary data with the WHO, the time recovery of mild cases is approximately 14 days. And 3 to 6 weeks for the patient with severe or critical diseases. So this is the guidelines and instruction given by WHO, but it varies in country to country. Like in India, we have just given only for 10 days. Now it's, I think so, 7 days of quarantine for mild thing. So how does coronavirus spread? So an investigation of coronavirus is still ongoing, but other human coronavirus are spread through person-to-person contact. Similarly, to cold to flu, a person becomes sick through close contact with infected person. The virus spreads through respiratory droplets infected person through coughing and sneezing or by touching surfaces with the virus on them. Next slide, ma'am. So how can I protect myself from coronavirus? These are the few steps we have to follow. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. In warm water for 20 seconds. If soap and water aren't available, then use alcohol-based hand rub. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Wear mask regularly while going out. Cover your cough and sneeze with tissue. Then throw the tissue in the trash and wash your hands. Clean and disinfect frequently touch objects and surfaces. Next, please. Good. There is a lot of myth. This will happen, that will happen, this can cure, that can cure. But reality, I'm going to show you what are the myth busters, the superstitious belief we are having. So actually, this is myth buster. First one, yes, 100%. Hand dryers are not effective in killing coronavirus. There is no evidence that regular rinsing of nose with saline has protected people from infection with the coronavirus. The coronavirus can be transmitted in the area with hot and humid climates. Even ultraviolet light should not be used for sterilization and causes skin irritation. Now research has been proved that ultraviolet light can kill coronavirus, but problem is we have side effects of skin irritation. It may lead up to the level of skin cancer. Next, please. So next, spraying of alcohol or chlorine all over the body will not kill viruses that have already entered. There is no specific medicine recommended to prevent or treat coronavirus. Taking hot bath does not prevent coronaviruses. Next slide, please. Garlic is healthy, but there is no evidence from the current outbreak that eating garlic has protected people from coronavirus. Coronavirus cannot be transmitted through mosquito bites. Thermal scanner can detect if people have fever, but cannot detect whether or not someone has coronavirus. Antibiotics do not work against viruses because antibiotics are made for bacteria, against bacteria. So next slide. Who is at risk? But we have categorized that the most vulnerable person, like older adults, age of 65 and older, are more at risk. Those who have chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, lung disease may be affected soon. And normal person, those who have compromised immune system, those who have a immunity little less, have a possibility of having coronavirus. Next, ma'am. So is coronavirus new to us? Not at all. The recent outbreak of coronavirus in several countries is similar to the previous outbreaks of SARS and Middle East respiratory syndrome called MERS that emerged in 2003 and 2012 in China and Saudi Arabia, respectively. Coronavirus is also responsible for both SARS and COVID diseases disease outbreak worldwide. SARS is caused by SARS corona, and whereas COVID is caused by novel corona. So far, there is no particular treatment available for both SARS as well as novel coronavirus. Next, please. Yes, COVID has come. What is the impact of COVID-19 on sports and social development? Say, to safeguard the health of the athletes and others involved, major sporting event at international, regional, national level has been cancelled or postponed. The global value of sports industries is estimated to be 756 US billion annually. And professional athletes are also under pressure to reschedule their training while trying to stay fit at home. Professional sponsors who may not support them as initially agreed. Next slide. No? So, impact of COVID-19 on physical and well-being, right? This is our topic. We shall come to the topic now. The global outbreak of COVID-19 has resulted in closure of gyms, stadiums, pools, dance and fitness studios, physiotherapy centers, parks and playground. So people are sitting inside the house with social distancing. And as per WHO recommends, at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity physical activity per week. Such periodical exercise are always proven to be very helpful, especially in the times of anxiety, crisis, and fear. The lack of access to exercise and physical activity can also have mental health impacts. Next slide. No? So what to do now? What can we do? Say, exercise at home without any equipment in limited space can be still possible. There are many free resources on how to stay active during the pandemic in online. Maintain physical fitness in strength training, which does not require large space but helps in maintaining muscle strength. The global community has adapted rapid tailored by different people. Next slide. Ma'am. So we have come to PA. PA is not other than a physical activity. So physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscle that require energy expenditure. There are two components of physical activity that needed to be considered. First one is aerobic fitness. This usually includes moderate vigorous activity that makes you feel bit warm and causes increase in your breathing rate, breathing depth, and your heart rate. And next one is strength and balance. This is often forgotten component of physical activity, but is very many health benefits. Next slide. So what all are physical activity? What we can include in physical activity? So a lot of things are there. I have categorized a few, like active recreation, sports participation, cycling, walking, play, dance, gardening, house cleaning, carrying heavy shopping, etc. So next slide, please, ma'am. So during COVID-19 pandemic, it is more important for all people to be physically active, even it is only a short break from sitting, stretching, doing something as simple as this will. Next slide, ma'am. What to do? See, simple physical activity will ease your muscle strain, relieve your mental tension, improve your blood circulation, improve your muscle activity, create some routine to your day in these unprecedented times. Next slide, please. So what are the benefits of physical activity? Strengthening and maintaining your immune system, reduce high blood pressure, it's used for weight management, reduces the risk of diabetes, improves balance, improves flexibility, improves fitness, improves mental health. Benefits of strength and balance training. Next slide. These are a very forgotten training. Nobody here, we don't use strength and balance training, right? But it gives too much of good things for health. Actually, for every workout, we have to use strength and balance training. So benefits of strength and balance training: improves blood lipid profile, improves vascular function, improves immune function, builds and maintain muscle mass. Capacity helps to maintain independence and functional status. Next slide. So physical activity guidelines, WHO has categorized into 6 category. So, and they have given what should do to each category. And for infant under the age of 1 year, need to be physical active several times a day. And children under 5 age should spend at least 180 minutes a day in physical activities, with 3 to 4-year-old being moderately or vigorously active an hour a day. Next slide. Yes. Children and adolescent age 5 to 7 of 60 minutes a day, moderate to vigorous intensity and physical activity, including activities of strength, muscle, and bone. For this reason, CBSE has started every day there should be a physical education period up to 10th standard. Next. So, for adults 18 to 64, where we come under this category, should do total of 150 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity throughout a week. That means at least 30 minutes per day or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity physical activity throughout the week, including muscle strengthening activities. So, as we are in teaching profession, we cannot go practice for hours. At least 30 minutes a day will help us to increase immune system. So adults age above 65 years should do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity throughout a week. And if they can do 75 minutes of vigorous intensity physical activity throughout a week, including muscle strengthening activities, but if they can, that is not compulsory, if they can. For older adults, next slide please. For older adults and poor mobility, should do physical activity to enhance balance and prevents fall on 3 or more days a week. So these exercise should be given by a physiotherapist or physical education directors or educators. Criteria that for each group, for each individual, according to their immune system, their fitness, they can make a exercise routine and they can give them for older and poor mobility people. Next slide, please. We are talking about physical activity, physical fitness. Why? Importance of physical activity during COVID-19. Why? So physical activity always enhances immune function and reduce inflammation. Therefore, it could reduce the severity of infection. We cannot tell we have fully physical fitness, so coronavirus may not affect us. Yes, sometimes it may affect us, but doing physical activity increases our immune system, so it could reduce the severity of infections. So next slide, please. Importance of physical activity during COVID-19 for mental fitness. So physical activities is a great stress management tool by reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression that everybody will know. Physical activity helps bring cortisol level in balance. Stress and distress, such as during pandemic, creates imbalance in cortisol level, and this negativity influence immune function and inflammations. Next slide, please. So what implication of physical inactivity during COVID-19? Say COVID-19 has come for last 3.5 months. We are there in lockdown. We are all under house arrest, so nobody is moving anywhere. So what has happened to us? We'll quickly go to the glance. There are a couple of things to be considered looking at implication of physical inactivity during COVID-19 on health and social care. The first thing is, it is impossible to predict outcomes currently. We cannot predict this will happen, that will happen, nothing. At the best, we can try to make educated guess, that's all. There are global variation to consider, such as time frame around going into lockdown and easing the restriction in countries, as well as difference in health and social systems in the country. So we have talked about physical. Shall we go to mental now? So mental well-being is mental health. The link between physical activity and mental well-being is very clear. Physical activity is a key, critical way to manage health, mental health, well-being, and it's important that we, as physical education educators, promote to these people. Next slide, ma'am. Yeah. When we are in lockdown, we do not work, we do not do any physical activity. What happens? First thing is musculoskeletal deconditioning. You know, musculoskeletal deconditioning. So what is musculoskeletal deconditioning is the muscle. First for muscle, we may lose muscle mass first. Instead of muscle fiber, fats may be settled there. And even for skeletal bones, we may lose bone mass. These are called musculoskeletal deconditioning. With decreased physical activity, there is likelihood of musculoskeletal conditioning. During periods of lockdown, where many people's daily activity movements are restricted, musculoskeletal deconditioning is likely to happen in most of our people. So, can we do? Yes, we can do. Ways to promote physical activity during lockdown. Encourage people to break their period of inactivity. Encourage people to engage in aerobic activity on daily basis. Even very short period of exercise have been reported to have real health benefits. Encourage people to engage in strength and balance exercise at least 2 or 3 times a week. Focus on major functional muscle groups. Think about and find ways for the people to incorporate these exercise every week during lockdown and beyond. By doing this, there is a potential to change physical inactivity behavior in the long term also. Next slide, ma'am. Yes. Advantages of physical activity during lockdown. Physical activity during lockdown may improve mental health. It may also improve sleep patterns. It also helps to stay healthy. Next slide. Yes, we tell to do physical activity under lockdown situation. So here are the steps how to do safe exercise during COVID-19. So how to stay safe while exercising during COVID-19. Say, do not exercise if you have fever, cough, or difficulty of COVID-19. So practice social distancing when exercising outdoors and practicing good hand hygiene before and after. If you are not used to physical activity, start slowly with low intensity activities such as walking or low impact exercise for shorter period of time and gradually build up over the time. Choose right activity to reduce risk of injury. And the intensity of your exercise should match your fitness and level and health status. These making core pack of exercise. These can be done by physical education educators. If you want what type of exercise, how is your fire, you can always contact your physical education educators. They may give you so that they may have to incorporate all exercise and they may give to you. So next, please. Right. Next is nutrition. Does nutrition is not a cure for coronavirus, but it is a modifiable contributor to development of chronic diseases, which is highly associated with COVID-19. severe illness and death. Yes, nutrition, we call nutrition and we eat junk food. So junk food can destroy your immune system, that may lead to COVID-19 virus, and it may lead to severe illness and up to death. So the immune system and reduces the risk of chronic diseases and infectious diseases. So take more vegetables. So now research has been telling red meat has extra fat. So avoid red meats. Go be vegetarian. Partially or any socially, you can have a non-vegetarian. Next, please. Yeah. So we tell you to do physical activities, indoor or outdoor. So I have given you both things. So first we'll start from outdoor activities. So outdoor activities are actually safest if you can stay at least 6 feet away. It will be the safest activities. And like example is walking, bicycling, hiking, jogging. Let you get fresh air without coming into contact with others. That is the main thing you have to see. Next slide, please. So indoor activities. So aerobic or dancing in your own house, workout videos we have, circuit with push-ups, squats, fronts, side lunges, calf raises, jumping jacks, plank exercise may help you. It always helps to go one exercise to another exercise without resting, and you can always alternate to more intense one and less intense one to get breaks. Say when we plan a group of exercise, we have to plan one. First exercise should be moderate, second exercise should be intense, and third exercise should be moderate, and fourth should be intense, so that we have enough gap, enough rest without any tiredness we can do. And last way, yoga and mat pilates. Pilates is nothing but the exercises. Those exercise doing in mat is called mat pilates. Next slide, please. So these are the main things we have to do. So minding our minds. So understanding the importance of lockdown is the main thing. Why lockdown since March 24? Okay. Be busy, have a regular schedule, help in doing some of the work at home. Eat well, drink plenty of fluids, be physically active, do some indoor exercise that may help you fit and feeling fit. Most important is sharing is caring. Understands if someone around you need advice, food or other essential, be willing to share to them. Right, next slide, please. Important thing. Focus on facts, reject rumors and theories. We can see all rumors, all rubbish is coming into social media that makes us fearing. Right? Actually, you should know. So always we should be in the position to reject all rumors and theories. So for that, first knowledge is power. Do not follow sensation news or social media posts. Do not keep discussing all the time about who got sick and how they got sick. No. Stick to the known advice, hand hygiene, and keep physical distance from others. A common cold is not corona infection, right? Next slide. handling emotional problems. So at the time of anxiety, practice breathing slowly for a few minutes. When you feel angry or irritated, calm your mind and 10 to 1 slowly. Even when you're feeling afraid, deal with it by asking yourself, feeling lonely or sad? Yes, it's quite common during lockdown. Stay connected with others. If any one of these emotion persists continuously for several days, despite you are trying to get out of it, no other options, please consult your doctor. Doctor or psychologist may help you. Next slide, please. So we have seen physical activity can rescue this lockdown. So for mental activity and physical, both. Yoga is a source where you can, yoga can help you in mental ability. So yoga to rescue in this lockdown. Yoga has known to be beneficial since ages and not just for weight loss, but also keeping my mind calm. Maintaining healthy lifestyle, there is also one other thing that can help you anxiety and mental health checkup. So why yoga? Next slide. Yoga is a great tool as stretching poses help to reduce tension in muscles and joints, and this can in turn helps relax sympathetic system. So yoga can relax both physical and mental benefits. What to do during quarantine? Which yoga? So yoga during quarantine. These are the basic yogasanas which we can do during quarantine, and it is not so tough to do. See, always Hatha Yoga practices are best suited for the beginners. These practice can have different variation that can make one perfect in the final poses. Some of the practice include Tadasana, Trikonasana, Adrakati Chakrasana, Veerabhadrasana, and most importantly, 20 minutes of Yoga Nidra every day can help immensely in overcoming stress and anxiety. As you know, Yoga Nidra does not require any space. Just lay down in the bed, wherever you can, just lay down and sleep for 20 minutes. Deep sleep. Okay, next slide, please. See, this is a very important question. Does physical exercise prevent or treat acute respiratory infection? No, not at all. But still, research in exercise immunology suggests moderate exertion may decrease your risk of acute respiratory infections in healthy adults, but lacks assessment of its reliability. See, because of physical exercise and physical activity, it may decrease the risk of acute respiratory infection, but still you may fall sick. So physical exercise won't treat. It is not a treatment for respiratory infections. Next slide. Ma'am. So how to stay mentally healthy amidst of the COVID-19 pandemic. The first one is always keep social distancing, and moreover, social distancing doesn't mean social isolation, right? Do exercise regularly, a minimum of half an hour. Eat healthy diet. Healthy diet refers to balanced diet. So have a balanced diet. Get enough sleep. Most important thing. Due to fear, those things, people are not able to sleep. But we personally recommend is do exercise you will automatically sleep. Next slide. Ma'am. So on nutrition, beware of mindless eating. Look for signs you need to help. So relax any food rules means don't eat. See, people relax and eat everything. So those things should be avoided. Beware of mindless eating. Too much of eating also is not a good habit. Look for sign. If you have any doubt, anything, go for help regarding diet. Your physical education educators may help you. Doctors may help you. Now we have a new post called nutritionist. Those people may help you to get a balanced diet. Next slide, ma'am. So we did physical activity. Now, benefits of physical activity. So always physical activity is adversely relatively relate that mental ability also. So stress and anxiety are mental ability which depends upon physical activity. So physical activity reduces the stress and anxiety. It increases immune. It's also good for weight management, reduces health risk and prevented disease, bone and muscle balance, muscle and flexibility. See, always physical activity helps in improving muscles, balance and flexibility. Next one, good. So, what are the conclusions of today's study? So, the COVID-19 pandemic has have considerable effects on sporting world. As well as the physical and mental well-being is concerned, the people around the world, they have challenge. So they have to do physical activity, whether indoor or outdoor, but more importantly, keep in mind, have social distancing. Next slide. So how to do physical activity during this pandemic? So who should be, so major governments, managements, and society should work collaboratively with health and care service. Schools and civil society organization representing various social groups to support physical activity at home. The government management support physical activity to all the citizens in the country, at least to do at home. They have to encourage them. Next slide. So, promoting social attitudes and behavior. See, sports education is powerful means to foster physical fitness, mental well-being, as well as social attitudes and behavior while populations are locked down. So more importantly, do anything. So any physical activity is better than none. So with this, we can conclude this. Any doubts, you can ask me. Sorry, we are open to doubts now.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time for question and answer session. I request the participants, if you have any queries, please post the query in the chat window. If the participants have any queries, I kindly request them to post in the chat window. The feedback link has been put up in the chat window. I request all the participants to fill the feedback link.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes, tell me, sir.
Good morning, sir.
good morning.
सर my name विनोद कुमार from सिरसा हरियाणा. सर जैसे आपने बताया कि कोविड-19 के दौरान जो हमने योगा करने हैं तो
Yes,
कौन कौन से योगा करने हैं सर? जैसे आपने बताया ताड़ासन और
yeah. ये देखो एक बात है, फॉर एनीथिंग बेसिक आसनास आपको मालूम है, बेसिक आसनास सभी सभी के लिए अच्छे हैं. फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, इम्यून सिस्टम, बेसिक आसनास पद्मासना है,
यस सर
वीरभद्रासना है, ताड़ासन है, चक्रासन, धनुरासन.
चक्र
हाँ,
यस सर
ये सभी बेसिकली अपने इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए हैं.
यस
ऑल
सर ओके सर थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू.
There is a question from Ms. Sudha.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
It's been a long time I have not exercised. Any
Yes.
tips on how to start physical activity gently?
We'll just start with walk. Say if you have a terrace, draw a 8 and walk on the 8, small 8, around 10 feet length and 4 feet breadth. Put a 8, 8 lemon. So draw a 8 and walk on that. So you have to circle 2 times. Start with 8 and basic exercise. Do not try hard exercise. Do basic exercise. Start with skipping, 5 count, 10 count, whatever you do, skipping. And you can do a mat exercise. Like you can sit, you can stretch slightly. You can do very basic exercise. Please don't go for high-end exercise. That may injure yourself. So always go for basic exercises. Jump and dash there. Bend and touch are there. Like that, some basic exercise will help her. Slowly and gradually, she has to improve the intensity of the exercise. Like jump and jack, if she does it for 15 seconds, slowly she has to improve for 20, then 25, 30, and she is going for a walk for 5 minutes, she has to slowly improve for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. For every 5 days, you can do same thing. Then after 5 days, you have to improve your increase your timing or increase your repetitions. Sir, I have
One more question from Retina Bhai. Households
Yes, tell me.
are doing lot of household works. Is they come under physical activities?
Say physical activity is different and physical fitness is different. So what we do in our daily activities are physical activity. That will be helpful to maintaining our body, right? Say if we want to increase our immune system, increase our fitness, then we have to do additional physical exercise or physical activity. So what we are doing in the regularly, like all women may be doing the household activities, those are called physical activity. But if you want to improve your physical fitness level, then physical activity alone won't work. You have to add little physical fitness, or you can do physical activity twice, thrice, those things.
One more question from Ms. Manjula Bani. It's related to a previous question. For ladies, as they cannot spend time on physical activities, how much time they have to spend on exercise or physical activities?
And as ladies, we know all the household activities, so almost physical activities are full to them. Just in the morning 15 minutes and the evening 15 minutes is enough them for them. Do exercise, like basic exercise. Morning 15 minutes and evening 15 minutes will increase your immune system as well as physical fitness level. Condition is they have to do all household works throughout the day. Then extra will be 15 minutes.
So one more question from Pasupatam. What are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
simple aerobics we can do? Can you list the individual names of aerobics if possible?
Ma'am, aerobics is nothing but exercise doing little faster. That's all. Any exercise you do little faster rate is called aerobics. The in exercise we easily breathe out, right? While doing aerobics, so breathe out is will be a little problem because we do in a higher rate. So any exercise, aerobics is always good. All exercise doing fast. Say for exercise we count 1, 2, 3, 4. For exercise aerobics we call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The count differs, ma'am. Exercise are same, count differs. When we do as aerobics, it looks like dance, but when we do as exercise, it looks like exercise. That's all. All exercise we can turn it into aerobics. Nothing wrong in that. It is like physical activity and physical fitness. If we do exercise for minutes, we may get tired. But when we do in the faster rate, like aerobics, we will be tired by 10 to 15 minutes itself.
Sir, another question. What's your opinion about the vaccines?
Ma'am, we can predict the vaccine. See, I went to a research where America and Russia both said we'll produce vaccine within 2 years for AIDS. That was told in 1980s, some 80s. But till now, they have not produced vaccine. So for COVID also, we cannot predict. See, we are not God. We can just have a guess. And they have done to animals, and now they are test on humans. Let us wait for the best. At present, there is no medicine or vaccine for COVID-19.
Sir, another question
Yes.
from Pinky Sharma.
Yeah.
Sometimes women are busy in family, so how can they manage their mind stress?
Very good question, ma'am. Well, they will be busy with family, we know, but taking 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes a day will not be a problem, I think so, in 24 hours, right? So during 10 to 15 minutes, she can use for physical fitness. She can do some simple basic exercises in house. Like I told, yoga exercise, mat exercise, those things can be done. That will help woman a lot.
Mr. Neeraj? Mr. Neeraj wants to ask some question. So
Yeah, tell
please
me.
unmute yourself and please ask the question.
I'm Neeraj from Chennai. I
Yeah,
asked,
tell me, sir.
how much useful pranayam when you're doing a morning session? Which kind of pranayam
Yeah.
we can do through yoga?
So pranayam is best. Should do pranayam is always we tell Brahma Muhutsam, right? It is from morning 3:30 to 4:30. It seems that is the best time where we get plenty of oxygen.
Okay.
So that will be the best time to do pranayam, and there is no differentiate among pranayams. So every pranayam has its own advantage and disadvantage. So for what we have to just select the pranayam. If you are looking for fitness, doing Kapalabhati is good. If you are looking
Okay.
for a total thing, Surya and those things will be useful. And
Even we can do sorry, sir. We can
yes,
do Surya Namaskar also.
yeah, Surya Namaskar after the sunrise. That will be a great time to do. And we have Surya Namaskar in different styles, right? Bihar School of Yoga is there, Iyengar School of Yoga is there. Then some are there with 10 counts. There are 12 counts, 10 counts. So select any yoga, any Surya Namaskar of your choice and do it.
Okay, sir.
While
Thank you,
doing
sir. Thank you so
pranayama,
much.
and
Yeah.
kindly consult a yogi.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So one more question from Rima.
Tell me.
Can you tell me the difference between physical fitness and physical activities?
Say, doing daily work for walking, those things, doing daily work is called physical activity. That may help to do daily work routines. Walking from kitchen to help there. That will not help to run you for sports. That may not help you for those other things, right? So for other things, you require physical fitness. So physical fitness is extra combination of physical activity. That is the difference. With
Sir,
physical
one
fitness,
question.
yeah, ma'am, tell me,
Namaskar,
ma'am.
sir. Namaskar, sir. Can I
Namaste, ma'am.
speak, sir?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Sir, I want to ask one question. What is the role of meditation in COVID controlling? Hello.
Meditation, yes, ma'am. I'll let you know, ma'am. Meditation,
Meditation, how
yeah,
meditation control this COVID from our
yeah,
body?
yes, ma'am. See, as per research, latest scientific research, there is no evidence that meditation will control COVID-19 or any yoga will control COVID-19 or any exercise, any physical fitness. No, nobody will control COVID-19. But thing is, we can increase our immune system that will fight COVID-19. That's our severity of illness will be reduced. That is right to do physical activity or fitness and yoga.
Sir,
Is
by
there?
increasing
We
our
cannot do.
oxygen, hello?
Yes. Yeah, man. Tell me,
By
man.
increasing our oxygen level due to this meditation, it
Yes.
cannot control our body system, enhance our body system to control this COVID.
No, it cannot control. It may reduce the level of effectiveness of coronavirus in our body. If coronavirus enters, if you are a yogi, it doesn't know you are a yogi, nothing. It will enter, it may thrash you. But if you are doing yoga and physical activity, your immune system will be little strong. So it starts fighting over coronavirus. It may not lead us to sit in the ventilator. We can go and come back.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one more question is there. This
Yes, ma'am.
physical activity which we do, or this
Yes.
meditation which increase our body resistance to different diseases.
Yes, body immunity.
Hana, body immunity that is increased by these two things.
Yes. Yes.
So why not this thing produce cells for fighting this COVID-19?
No, ma'am. As per now, there is nothing to fight against COVID-19, but two, three top
I
countries
mean
have,
antibodies.
they are trying to produce antibody. Like in Britain, Oxford University has told that antibody is ready, antibody vaccine is ready, but it is not still in the market, it's in testing.
That is under process, I
Yes,
think.
ma'am. Yes, yes. And some Bharat Tech also has been producing some serum. So let us wait for vaccine.
Hello,
Sir,
sir.
what is this plasma therapy?
Plasma therapy is a testing process. From the plasma is taken from a COVID affected person who have been cured, and we are trying to make that plasma and inject into the new COVID patient so that we are testing whether that antibody works or not. sometimes,
Okay, sir.
hmm,
Sir, hello, sir.
yes, ma'am. Tell me, sir.
Sir, can COVID-19 spread through food?
Pardon, I can't hear you.
Sir, can COVID-19 spread through food?
No, not possible, sir. Not possible. Only if any COVID patient touches the food and somebody is going and touching, then it is possible. When you prepare a food, eat hot for that, then in that case it is not at all possible.
Thanks, sir.
Right, sir. There is a version. If you are lean, then you are healthy. No, that is not a proper thing. I have seen lot of people are going for green tea, herbal tea, and I don't think that will increase their immunity. For immunity, you have to just work it out.
Sir, another question from Kaushik
ma'am.
Roy. Can you suggest some exercises for children?
Children of what age, ma'am? We have
I have
age
not mentioned, sir.
category.
Generally, you
We have
can.
to. So if they are very small, below 5, then leave it. No exercise is required. They will be very active. If they are above 5, then start with basic exercise. Maybe their physical education teachers may help them, because we have to see an individual student, what is his ability, what is his health condition. According to those things, we have to prepare and give them individually.
Sir, 6 to 10 age.
6 to 10. Yeah, we have to see what is his health condition. He has any health issues in the past, anything. Then if not, we can give just basic exercise with moderate. Start with moderate intensity. All basic exercise with moderate intensity. If we see nearing 10, then we can introduce to a higher intensity also.
Is there any questions from the participants? You can ask or put it in the chat window. I hope there is no queries from the participant side. Can I proceed? Okay. Gratitude is a divine emotion. I am almost contented and very thankful for the success of the webinar. I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Prem Kumar, today's resource person. Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions.
Thank you, ma'am.
I thank Mr. Mohan Kumar LP, Physical Education Director, HFGC, for organizing this webinar. I express my sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. C.J. Priya, and all the participants for making the session a grand success. Thank you, one and all.
Thank
The
you, ma'am.
feedback link you have shared, we have shared, and you will be receiving the e-certificate by end of the day. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.